Yo, what's up, bitches?
What an
We're going
opening.
with?
Welcome to the LSF Podcast. Woo, it's me, Curly at a 1, Lion Eagle, 22_25, and Notice is Z.
I actually can't believe you
Woo.
opened with a swear word, meaning that you have to edit the podcast.
Huh?
We did.
Oh yeah, we can't swear in the first 8 seconds. We're gonna get demonetized, Curly.
Yeah, you can't swear in the
Oh
first 15
no,
seconds.
fuck, we're gonna get fucking demonetized. Oh no. All that money that we make for this podcast that we recorded, we're not gonna get it? Oh no. Yeah, we don't. No, I'm not cutting this out. I'm gonna keep swearing every 8 seconds so that there's no other appropriate time for me to come back in. I think that's the tactic. Fuck. It's like every 8 seconds on timer, I'm just gonna have a soundboard of me just like saying some sort of other swear word.
That's perfect. But yeah, welcome into the LSF Podcast, everybody.
Ooh. Unfortunately,
Another fun week gone by.
yeah, unfortunately, we're going to start with the saddest news. I just want to talk about this off the bat because it's the most important LSF news of the year. Captain Beany and the Museum of Beans is no more.
True. He's selling the
That
music.
is so sad. Like I looked into the eBay listing, and it's just the entire museum.
Yeah, I'll put it on screen in a second here. Just trying to make sure I don't accidentally dox my address. It turns out I don't have an eBay account.
Friend
so
of the
we're fine.
show, Captain Beany.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't know if you've looked into this, Curly. Is there a reason? Is it like a monetary thing? Because it can't be that he's no longer into beans. He's got them tattooed on his head.
Like he's just hanging up the old tin, you know.
He's gonna be a casual bean enjoyer from now on.
Well,
Rather
yeah.
than a professional bean enjoyer.
Yeah. So no one's placed a bid yet. 5,000 is so cheap for everything.
I don't think you get the house. I'll be honest. I don't think you get the house. I think you only get the stuff inside it.
You don't get the physical museum. No, you get
That's
you get
fine.
its library.
Excluding the man, of course, as well.
I don't know.
I better get that man's scalp.
Oh,
I think you should definitely get this cardboard cut out of him that's there.
Wait, is there one? Whoa, 1 second.
Yeah, where it says vote Beany.
Do we get the alien that's cooking fucking baked bean beer? What the fuck? What?
Well, it's part of the museum, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know that it is a steal, to be honest with you. I'll be honest. Apart from its obvious historical impact to society.
Obviously, yeah.
Exactly. This is a priceless artifact we're talking about. You can get it for the low price of $5,000.
I do
It's pounds, to be fair, but
I'll say it about this museum. I like that he's not just got Heinz. It's not the Heinz Museum.
yeah, it's all baked beans.
There's other baked beans. Other baked beans are available and here.
Literally right here on screen right now. All the different kinds of baked beans you
It's
can
got
get.
a big inflatable Bush's Best baked beans.
Oh, Mr. Bean? I didn't even think
it's
about
got-
Mr. Bean being a part of it.
It's got Mr. Bean merchandise.
Oh, damn, you're right.
I mean, honestly,
That's a subsection of the bean lore that I wasn't really considering as a part of the museum.
I'm glad that Captain Beany is open and inclusive to all beans.
So true. So true. Look at this.
But you
Bean
know,
pod?
there is a clear Heinz bias. But to be fair, there's a clear Heinz bias in society because it's the best baby.
Yeah, allegedly the best.
It's just the superior bean. All
Yeah.
the bean types are inferior.
I will say, £5,000 is a lot of money. I also do notice that he has sold things in the past.
Yeah, where's this big inflatable orange sofa? Why isn't that on there? Like,
I'm assuming that he's including it. It has to be. Like, if anything, the sofa's kind of hype. But now I'm looking at it, it's just an inflatable orange sofa with some baked bean rugs on it, so it's really not that hype.
Some Heinz baked bean throws.
Yeah. This like leaning tower of beans is probably the most impressive thing in my personal opinion.
The Leaning Tower of Beanser.
Yeah. It genuinely looks like it's
I like the tins of beans that have got like arms and legs.
You know what? This is way more. Oh wait, is that a certificate?
On the, well, you've got a certified owner of the Baked Bean Museum of Excellence, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm just worried he's going through some times. I really hope he can I really hope we can get it sold. This was,
Yeah, well, that's what I hope he's selling this because he wants to sell it, not because he has to sell it.
yeah. I also did notice that he's going to be on TV. He is on TV
okay.
tomorrow morning. He's going on this morning with Philip and Holly Willoughby.
Boo, line cutters.
Yeah, fuck them. But at the same time, though, they're supporting our Beanie, so
Yeah.
gotta be how it is.
Yeah. So there's actually a little thing at the bottom. I'll read it out. Seeking one wonderful baked bean fanatic for museum establishment. Great British eccentric Captain Beany is auctioning the entire contents of the only half-baked museum dedicated to baked beans, and you too can become its full-blown curator and one saucy owner.
Hmm?
Full baked bean memorabilia complete with shelf-standing display units. Opened in January 2009 by patron Danny Wallace, we have welcomed over 1,200 visitors from all over the entire planet. The reason for this auction is that the existing property should be undergoing a major revamp, and I shall be downsizing to a more convenient one-bedroom flat.
Oh,
Percentage proceeds shall be divided 50-50 to local charity and future home furnishings.
that's nice.
Winner to collect from number one place as seen on TripAdvisor.
It's so funny. If you win it, just show up to the TripAdvisor address. I'm not going to give you my address. Just look us up on TripAdvisor, and then you can show up from there.
yeah, it's so true.
That's sad. It's one. He's either downsizing because he can't afford it or because he doesn't need it. That's sad in its own way. I do like this alien though. I will say. Wait, I just realized that's a baked bean necklace. I kind of want that.
Worth it for the baked bean necklace and the alien.
Wait, is that a soup thing? Like for soup, but it's big. Some of this stuff's kind of hype. I'd maybe buy some of these individually.
My favorite thing about this is that he has to call the baked bean museum used. It's technically not a new museum.
I would if anyone's listening to this that has a spare $5,000 going.
Honestly, we don't reach things out to stands on this show very often. But you're looking for like what you should set up your podcast to look like. Buy the Baked Bean Museum of Excellence and use that for your podcast setup.
That's so true.
I have an even better idea. The Baked Beanathon, where we host a subathon to raise money to buy the Baked Bean Museum of Excellence.
Oh, that'd be so good. I'd love that.
But then we give it to Jody because logistically that's the easiest way to do this.
Or we give it back to him. That's all I'm saying.
But he's downsizing.
No, but what we'll do is
he wouldn't be able to fit all the beans in his new.
No, but we'll eat some of them, so so it's good.
We'll give 50% of his beans back to him.
Yeah, we'll convert them to energy.
We'll turn all of his beans into gas and then fill his house up with it.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a little sock monkey bean. Sorry, I'm actually just looking at all the bean stuff.
That's all right. We got time to look at beans.
Stop looking at it so we can do a museum unboxing video.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right.
The fucking video I bought a museum goes crazy.
I bought a bean museum.
I bought the Baked Bean Museum. Does go hard.
I do want to see what other things has he sold in the past, just out of curiosity. He's just got 100% pause.
Oh, yeah, no, I've just seen the certificate you're on about. I hope that doesn't come with it. I hope he's taking his certificate of appreciation for all of his work for charity for cancer research with him. I hope that's not something he's giving away.
No, that's our donations for cancer research now.
Exactly. All the good work he's done for cancer research is now ours.
Okay, I need to show this. He has left one review on eBay. Can you guess what it's for?
Is it baked bean related?
Yeah.
Is it? Did he initially buy the Baked Bean Museum?
No, he bought it.
The museum.
He reviewed it on the 12th of November 2017. It is a scary Halloween mask, big bean face, fancy dress, horror lycra. Holy shit, that is nightmare fuel. Look at that. Look at that.
It's like a whole fry up. It's got
oh my god, I hate that so much.
Yeah, but Captain Beany does not. So we stand him, so it's fine.
Hey, I stand Captain Beany any day of the week. That is fucking horrific.
That is horrific. That's the only reviews left. I wanted to see if I could see what other things he might have sold. Maybe there was some like really cool, like more expensive pieces that he's already sold off
Yeah,
individually.
I can see the feedback. He's a very good seller on eBay.
That's
But
buyer. That's a
it
buyer.
doesn't sell. Oh, is that what it is? Is it buyer?
Yeah, he's bought a lot of stuff on eBay. I can see.
Good
That's
buyer, prompt payment. Oh yeah.
fair play, Mister
A
Mister
big
Bean.
smile from Funky Bunky eBay #1 for personalized masks.
Oh, what a guy! But yeah, if anyone listening to this just has a spare 5K sitting about, hit the
No,
Captain
don't. We
Beany
want to
up,
buy it now.
or give it to me and then I'll buy it. I swear I'll buy it. You have to trust me.
Curly, you've got to get Stans to look at this at some point now.
I feel like it's like we have the context, and when the photos are really nice and he's in it and it's all bright and he looks all cute and happy, it looks amazing. No disrespect.
No, the rest of the images of it look so depressing.
Yeah, I isolated. It's a little bit sadder.
It's the last image. I'll not to discredit the Museum of Excellence too much, but that shelf's very wonky.
Hey, that's why he's downsizing. He doesn't have enough room. The shelves are literally capsizing because there's too many beans. They can't handle it.
So true. I wonder what he is keeping.
Do you think? No, that was a stupid question. I was gonna say, do you think he eats beans? But of course, he eats beans.
He's actually allergic.
Yeah, like Jake is like. Do you think he's sick of them, or do you think like Jake at this point he's like, I kind of just have to?
I can't imagine there's a world where Captain Beany could be sick of beans.
Yeah, it's sad because he's clearly hit a point where he is sick of maybe he is sick of beans. Maybe that's why he's selling it. Maybe he's like he's got to pivot to like Captain like Kidney Bean or something instead of baked beans. Like I don't know.
He absolutely cannot go off of beans because, as I previously said, he's got them tattooed on his head.
Yeah, no, but he's gonna like pivot into a different kind of bean. Maybe he's had enough of the baked bean variety, and he's going to go with like kidney beans.
Just go into like having the 52 beans or whatever. It's fine. Just
mixed salads or whatever. Mixed salads with all those beans in them. What a guy! I can't believe nobody's bid. I can, but I can't. Oh.
No, I think we are actually Captain Beany's biggest fans.
Yeah, I genuinely think we are. Except obviously when everyone sees him on Good Morning at 11 a.m. UK time tomorrow.
Yeah, we are gonna have to let's not put a bid in yet because it's probably gonna go up to by tomorrow.
It's gonna skyrocket. Yeah, it's gonna skyrocket.
Yeah. If you could put in on Bean stock, the Bean Museum stock market, then now would be a good time before.
I do see if you are from Afghanistan, Liberia, Nauru, Russian Federation, Somalia, Ukraine, or Yemen, you cannot bid currently. So unfortunately, you're excluded.
I was really wondering where you were going with that. What's your prejudice with those countries? Kid?
Yeah, unfortunately, if you're listening to this and you're from any of those places, this maybe isn't for you. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm actually just scrolling down now, and there's a lot of other baked bean memorabilia on eBay. A surprising amount. A baked bean keyring? Ooh.
Yeah, the baked bean keyring is quite nice.
I'm not gonna show it because it's just.
And there's a lot of like old baked bean, like magazine cuttings or something.
I've went into like old British like eBay right now where it's giving me like recommendations of the old like charity boxes with sooty on them.
What?
Do you know the little puppet?
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
What a world, eh? But yeah, so we thought it was worth bringing up considering Captain Beany is one of the first. I don't know when we talked about him, but it would have been pretty early into the podcast.
It was it was during the
Great Debate, was it? Where we
Great
talked to him
Debate,
before?
yeah, it was episode 1 of the Great Debate, yeah. No, because it was about knowing who he was, wasn't it? So.
Oh fuck. We're gonna have to keep up on him. He does follow us all on Twitter, so you know.
Yeah. But I did like know of Captain Beany beforehand.
Yeah.
But then that was the point in the Great Debate was like Jodie was like, I know this guy. It's Captain Beany, and I was like, what the fuck? That's Captain Beany. How do you know Captain Beany?
Yeah, R.I.P. Captain Beany. And we'll leave it there.
No, he's not dead.
He is dead. Yeah,
he's not dead. He's just downsizing.
He's downsizing. Downsizing. That's what they all say.
Starring Matt Damon.
That's what they all say. Downsizing.
It's not what everyone says when they're about to die.
Yeah, I think that's it. Whenever I'm going out, I'm like, yo, just downsizing from alive to unalive.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I was trying to move on to the I was trying to segue for number 2 on our list.
Yeah, I was looking at number 2 also.
So going from one Mr. to another, from Mr. Bean, we could talk about Mr. Beast.
Yes, they're they're two similar kind of people. Like,
Captain Beany,
is the Mr. Beast of the Bean world.
True.
Of Wales, yeah.
Of Wales, yeah.
Just all of Wales.
Yeah.
He's their biggest star. Ignore
Captain
like Tom
Beany
Jones.
went around and restored eyesight to 1,000 beans.
He put the
We only have 7 days to do this fucking bean subathon.
He performed surgery on 1,000 beans.
Damn, he put the little layer of skin that go over the top of the beans. Like, he put it back on. He goated. he can use the same tools they use for the grape or banana or whatever the hell we were talking about the other week.
There was the banana.
It was a banana. Yeah.
Well, we talked about both, to be fair,
but yeah, Mr. Beast did. I guess you've seen. I actually haven't even seen the video, but I've seen so many people talk about the video where he.
Yeah, I've only seen the thumbnail.
my understanding of it is that he gave 1,000 people back eyesight. Using
he personally gave them their eyesight.
Yeah.
No, so
but get a medical degree.
Yes, there is a type of blindness that is really easy to fix. Actually, there's just a common surgery that we can do to fix it. But a lot of people can't afford it, and so he paid for 1,000 people to get the surgery to be able to see again.
Just go.
Yeah, to be clear, for the UK, Curly, that's just something you can get done on the NHS.
Yeah, well.
So it's a massive deal for Americans getting it done, but for us, you could literally just pop in and get it done.
Yeah,
I will say people should be mad at the video, but they shouldn't be mad at Mr. Beast. People should be mad that we live in a fucking country where this is a thing that he even has to do.
Yeah, I really hope that.
Yeah, I think the majority of backlash is at the American system rather than at Mr. Beast.
But the problem is
a lot of it is at Mr. Beast.
He's
only doing this for the views. He's doing this for the clicks. He wouldn't do this why not just which. To be fair, the alternative is he just doesn't get 1,000 people to be able to see.
Yeah, the alternative he doesn't do it, and instead he puts 1,000 people into a fucking room.
The alternative people want is that he restored 1,000 people's eyesight and didn't make a video about it.
But which reality is that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen.
No,
I know he does.
Yeah, he does gain from the video. That's true.
Yeah, but that's his business.
Two important things. One, doing this allows him to continue to do the philanthropic things he does, because how he makes his money is off of the revenue generated by his YouTube videos. And two, he's literally vowed to give away all of his money before he dies. So to charity.
And also with this one specifically, I think it's open. Fucking hell! I was about to say it's open people's eyes.
I hate it.
You're not wrong, but it was just a bad phrasing. Yeah.
It's made
enlightened
more
people
aware of how bad the situation is, where there's such an easy curable disease that that can just be fixed so easily with monetary needed in the US, but it's not needed to be so expensive.
My understanding, it's a 10-minute job, bing bong, you're in out, kind of, and you can see after a little while and you're good to go.
I don't know if it's quite 10 minutes bing bong.
I do think I do see people saying it was a 10-minute procedure.
It's not a long procedure at all. Because it's basically
replace their iris, I think, or something. They just replace
it's
the one of lenses.
I believe it was to do with cataracts was the thing, which is just something that can be fixed.
Find something to do, Jesus Christ.
Just there are types of blindness where Mr. Beast wouldn't be able to just pay for you to have it fixed and stuff.
Correct. Yeah, that's why I said it is a very specific type of blindness that is good.
Yeah. It's just, I feel like this is a maybe a hot, that's not even a hot take. So Mr. Beast is notorious for idolizing people like Elon Musk, right? And these
although he did go against Elon when he was talking about
I'm saying notoriously though, like on the whole, like he literally talks about
In
him all
general,
the time.
he's an Elon fan.
But
Yeah.
I don't think he ever backtracked again after when Elon said that he wanted to stop people from promoting on.
No, I'm not going to talk about that anyway. What I mean is like people like Elon Musk and like a lot of like the ultra rich, especially in America, are the reason that a lot of this stuff isn't free. It's kind of just the reality of it. I'm not saying it's solely Elon Musk's fault, and I really hope that Mr. Beast takes like considering the amount of like stuff that's come from this, takes like a second to even think. Like, it's kind of mad how it's not free. And it's like, why isn't it free? And they'll go, oh, well, it's these people that you're idolizing.
Yeah,
I know, as I'm saying, he has put it out. What I'm saying is, like, it's these people that you're idolizing and pushing out. I'm not saying it's their fault exactly, but they're the people that have so much influence, like, and like, instead of like paying their fucking taxes, they'll like deliberately fuck their books and all this kind of shit, so they don't pay taxes and so they don't do these things. I'm not saying he's a fucking tax evader always.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's always
I think
his
Mr.
case,
Beast is going to
but
get
there's so
to a
much
point
stuff.
where he gets bored, and then he's going to like give up YouTube, and he's going to find out the exact wage of everyone in the US and redistribute all of his wealth.
That would sadly not fix anything. Like, I seen a tweet about it where someone was saying like, oh, the minimum wage should be this, so everyone can cover their wages and their rent. I'm like, I'm really sorry. Whilst that's really cool, that wouldn't work, because what'll happen is just all the prices will go up again, so it doesn't really work.
Imagine including the word rent in the thing that you should be thinking about, like the ideal situation for people.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I really hope that he took a second to self-reflect, saying how pissed off people were that he did something that should be so simple, even though he didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion. I think the only thing he did was vastly improve 1,000 people's lives, to the point where, like, if you're going to be really crazy about it, they probably could not work. If you can't see, there's a lot of things you cannot do in life. A lot of them you cannot work. If anything, he just put 1,000 people back into the workforce, inverted commas, and like people that now can support their families and support like people to come. It's crazy.
That was actually one of the points in his tweet as well, was saying that that he doesn't even understand it on like a sense of like, why would you want to keep people from doing it? Because surely it's better for the country's economy if everyone's working because they don't have a very easy curable disease.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make to me. I get everyone has their own political differences.
I'm sure some absolutely horrible person has figured out that the maths is slightly better to keep them paying for things when in medical in a medical way than to get them back working. It probably provides more for the economy for those certain people.
Yeah, well, I'm being very cynical about it, like, but you'd like to hope that he took a second to like kind of self-reflect on it to a degree, and like, you know, he's joking. I say he's joking. He's talking about the whole thing about, should I become president, or whatever. I'm like, you know what, fucking do it. Who cares? Donald Trump can become president. Fucking run it.
You clearly don't need any actual like skills or intelligence to be the president. So
yeah, at least you might encourage young people to vote.
Or the prime minister. We're not clean.
Oh yeah, we're just bad. Except we just have stuffy private school cunts in charge opposed to celebrities.
Second non-elected person who's trying to cut down and stop people from from being able to protest.
Yeah, look, I think he got way too much unnecessary hate for doing something generally on the whole is good. People will be like, oh, he's only doing it for views. I'm like, hey, but look, it all funnels back in, and as sad as it is, Mr. Beast is doing more good with his money than fucking 99% of the population. You know what I mean? Yeah. Including government bodies. And you let him run it. And he has like a literal whole YouTube channel about philanthropy that I assume most people don't know exists because they don't look at it, because it's not like, I went in and bought 50 million iPhones and give them to 49 children around the world. It's just like, you know what I mean?
Fucking hell, those kids are having a great time. They've all got like 1,000 iPhones each.
Hey, that's how many you need. I just think as a topic, I hope that people did a bit of thinking about it, and I think if anything, it's a positive video that he didn't mean. He probably didn't mean putting that video out to be like, look how easy it is. It was just like to make people start thinking about like how easy it is to get these things done. Because he wasn't trying to put a political message out. He's like, I have money. Boom, do this. They can see. Let's go. Like, that was sort of the actual vibe of the video. I don't think he put it out with the intent of going, guys, look how cheap and easy it is for me.
high stakes in a video, it would be more high stakes if it was a hard procedure that took time and a lot of money and effort, wouldn't it? So
Yeah, no, but
the
what I
fact that
mean
it's
is,
so easy would actually take away the thing. But
yeah, well, what I mean is like I don't think he put it out with the intent of making people think about how shit the American healthcare system is and how shit that all is. I feel
yeah,
like it was more of a just, I can do a good thing and it'll pop off on YouTube and people love that. People are happy. Let's go. I don't know. I don't live in America, so see, I guess you're more entitled to talk about it, but I'm assuming you're on a similar America cringe. Always has been.
Yes, correct. American. I was like, I just have agreed with everything you've said at the time. I'm just like, all right, let him cook, let him cook.
That's fair.
yo, it would be a crazy take if he was just like, nah, actually, I like privatized healthcare.
It's like I actually didn't want to see. Mr. Beast made me get the surgery, and I hated him for it.
He held me at gunpoint.
I'm suing Mr. Beast.
He took away my freedom to not see.
I'm suing Mr. Beast because I liked it better blind. I looked at America and I didn't like what I saw.
Yeah, there was. I seen like a clip of it where the guy like sees his son that he hadn't seen in really years, and I was like, "That's nice. That's really nice." But what I imagine he goes, imagine he goes, "Wait, who the fuck are you? You're not my son. Fuck."
Yeah,
but
because that's really what he did the video for. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
was so he could get those moments that like we've all seen on like Facebook or whatever, where it's like someone sees for the first time or someone hears the voice or whatever, and it's like
baby hears voice for
he
first
wanted
time.
to-
Those videos,
yeah, like those videos like that. He wanted to recreate some of that sort of stuff in the form of his YouTube content, and it's like, yeah, so what? It's like,
yeah. All I'm saying is the world is a better place that he made that video than not making that video, and that's how
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like that.
Yeah,
1,000 people can see, and it's invoked an argument that, not that it'll make any difference, but that should be a thing that should be considered to a degree.
Yeah.
I just find like, was the whole idea of like Obamacare not to give people with like lesser income the opportunity to get cheaper healthcare? Is that how it was supposed to function, or am I
More or
wrong?
less.
And it's just crazy to me that people were so against it. I can't understand it, because it was like, from my perspective, not being in the States at the time, seeing it, I was like, that sounds really hype. And then hearing all the people being like, this is a joke, I'm like, excuse me?
Like it's not ideal. It wasn't like fully socialized healthcare. It was
Subsidized to a degree.
it was a very shitty free health insurance provider that people who were poor could sign up for. And then you had to go to like very specific doctors that had like super fucking long wait times, and it was not handled properly at all, basically.
That's the
Sounds like the
NHS.
NHS.
That's the NHS.
Well, because yeah, I know like wait times is like one of the big critiques of switching to socialized medicine. But it's it's just like the only issue about it is that so few places accept the insurance. Like if more places were to accept it, then it would be fine.
That's fair.
So like Obamacare is like itchy and scratchy dollars where you get them on the door and then none of the shops take it.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
I know
And
that
the ones that do are all booked up because they're the only fucking places to take it.
Right. Okay.
I do know from working in credit card processing, that there's like what food stamps are. It was a thing that was alien to me until I had to know what they were for work, and
Yeah.
they seem like such a hassle as well. Maybe it's more common than I think now that I know it is, but it's quite an awkward process for a business to sign up to accept food stamps as a like currency, because like my understanding of it, correct me if I'm wrong, is that you get given like, I don't know if it's a card or if it's like a number or what it is, but it's got money on it like preloaded from the government or from your council or from your state or whatever, and then you have to go to specific shops where you can only spend it on specific things. Is that right?
Yeah, there are only certain items that qualify as, so we usually just call it EBT.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it stands for, but it's
electronic something, benefit transfer or something. It's sad. I think it's that. I've read it so many times.
Yeah, and I will say most places do accept EBT, but like it is like a hassle for companies to go through. I do know that like because I used to live in a fairly poor neighborhood, and a lot of the gas stations, they made it a point to be able to qualify to be able to take EBT because it's just like a food desert in fucking poor cities or like poor neighborhoods, because a lot of people, they don't have cars, so they can't drive, so they have to
Yeah.
like get food wherever they fucking can, and the only places that have food is like fucking gas stations where you get like fucking like processed sandwich and stuff like that, but that's like all these people have access to, and so they specifically wanted to be like, hey, we need to, because a lot of the gas stations in that were like locally owned. It's not like a fucking like Quick Trip or a fucking like thing.
It'd be like Wee Sally's fucking Wee Sally's shack or whatever. Fucking
Yeah.
get in.
It's
Yeah,
like
and it's
mom
crazy
pop
because
corner stores.
like America's just like a lot of places in America is just not walkable at all.
Yes.
So, like,
Especially,
actually
I
get
live in
somewhere.
the biggest like unwalkable city that we have, because like normally the big cities not that bad, but like Texas and Kansas City specifically are fucking awful about being walkable.
I remember whenever I was in Florida, like when I was in my granny's house, to get across the road, because it was like a massive, like outside her house was like a massive like freeway. To get to the other side, it was like a half an hour walk. If you just wanted to cross the road, obviously legally, if you wanted to cross the road, it was not easy to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy, because here jaywalking's technically not a crime, so you just fucking run across the road. But I just find that so weird. But I guess it's because it's more modern design, I guess, technically, because America was designed, like in the States especially, were designed a bit later in the world, whereas like English cities are just like roads that are like the size of a fucking toothpick, and you're gonna scrape your car going down a fucking alleyway.
Like our big thing in Kansas City is everything's just so fucking far apart for no reason. I'm just like, why? And that it just makes it like really hard to like walk and do anything anywhere.
How are you gonna guzzle your diesel if you can't drive your big truck everywhere? See?
So true, Bestie. I forbore.
Yeah, don't be fucking stupid. Think next time. But yeah, fuck it. You know what? America Cringe. We have America Cringe. Always has been episode 2. Yeah, for Mr. Beast actual W. Hopefully, people have, because I know a lot of people. Still talking about this. Just quickly to finish it off, was like Hassan reacted to it and was so pissed off during the thing. He was pissed
was he
off.
pissed off at the backlash, or was
No. He was pissed off at the like what we were talking about. He was
like at America?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know he was pro Mr. Beast. That's why he was like, you said.
Yeah, no. But I mean, he was pissed off. There was this clip I watched for like 20 seconds, where it's like him and Valkyrie were watching.
Was it when he watched? Yeah, he watches it with Valkyrie. Valkyrie is like, "Oh, this is so like cute and sweet."
And he's like,
and
"I fucking hate this.
This makes me fucking livid." Yeah.
And
it's like two very normal reactions to what they're seeing there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because like Valkyrie saying it purely as like a content piece, and it's nice. Don't get me wrong. She's like, "Oh my god, this is great." Whereas like he's went full like political Andy, and he's went, "Grg."
Surface value, it's very sweet. Dig a half inch deep, you're like, wait a fucking minute.
Mr. Beast better than Obamacare. Do you just think people should just start moving? Where's he based? North Carolina, is it? Just like start moving close to Mr. Beast. Just like if I get like really ill and I need like some sort of niche treatment, I'm like, fuck it, I guess I'm going to North Carolina for a few months. We'll see if we can lock it out. Run into Mr. Beast.
If you live near Mr. Beast and then you look for the casting calls, like you might win a chocolate factory or something. Like,
I wonder if anyone's done that. Like actively went, fuck it. I have nothing going on. Let's just like move North Carolina and see if we can get into Mr. Beast.
I don't really
make
like
a
that
banger
because,
YouTube video.
I
moved to North Carolina to be in a Mr. Beast video.
I kind of feel like the people who can just up and move their like life like that, like aren't gonna be like the poor people. It's gonna be someone who doesn't need to be in a Mr. Beast video, which like kind of makes the whole concept a little cringe.
I think about half the people don't need to be in a Mr. Beast video that are in Mr. Beast videos.
That's also true. Like,
I would
like Paul Jacobs, get in the fuck out of there.
I would just spend I would be at like every shopping center or shopping like mart or whatever with a full trolley full of like groceries, just waiting just in case he comes in. Just standing there.
And then you just like wait there all day, don't buy it, leave.
Yeah, if he doesn't come in, I just leave it there and then just go out to the shop. I'm like, fuck, he didn't come. It was like, there was a video I seen where because he has to contact obviously all the places to record in them, and he had contacted one of the shop at like what do you call
All
them?
right.
Shopping mart, supermarket? What are they called? Why have I forgotten what they're called?
A grocery store?
That's the one. Thank you. He had contacted the grocery store because I would call it a shopping or a supermarket or whatever because that's what we call it here. But I was like, that's not American. There's a word that I'm forgetting. It's the word
We
grocery.
say supermarket as well, but
That's fair. I was just double checking. Because he rang them up and was like, hey, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Can I record? I'm gonna buy like everyone in the shop. Like I'm gonna buy everything, whatever. And they were like, all right, sweet. So what they did was they leaked it. Loads of people showed up. And then he was like, no.
Oh, that's a bit cringe.
Because
Like I know
like,
that like from his point of view, it's a bit cringe that they leaked it, but also those people like
no, but they
will have been doing that like
they had like thousands of people at the store.
yeah,
like there like specifically because they knew he was coming, and he was like, that's no, no, thank you. That's not what I want to do. And I think he eventually did give the staff like a whole bunch of money or whatever because they got like fucked over basically because people came into the store and just like ripped apart like the place because they were like, Mr. Beast's gonna pay for everything, fuck it, and they just like filled up all their trolleys and like fights started and all this crap. So I think that's why he hasn't done
the trolleys left and said charge it to Mr. Beast.
Put on the Mr. Beast stab.
Honestly, based, I might do that myself. just gonna steal from supermarkets and just say Mr. Beast said he'll get it.
Go to Asda and go, this one's on Mr. Walmart. Put it on his tab. I know him.
No, you find out like the real name of the CEO and say, "Oh, it's fine. I know the CEO."
And next time I go to McDonald's, put it on Ronald's tab.
Yeah, Ronald's
Mr. McDonald.
Yeah, my uncle's the Hamburglar, so.
But yeah, Mr. Beast go mega cringe.
always has been.
You know what isn't cringe though? The Latin America and Spain.
That was a really, really smooth. I thought you were going to say another thing that would have worked better, but that's cool.
I also thought you were going to say a different thing.
Yeah, did anybody see... I'll continue the like Lanigal just saying the topic but not actually explaining it. There was I don't know who the streamer is because I don't speak Spanish and
It's
okay.
the
I'm racist. Is that actually how it's said?
The Grefka from Fortnite.
Oh, okay. I feel like a boomer. I this is the oldest I've ever felt in my whole. This is the oldest I've ever felt in my entire life. Lanigal.
I'll send you a picture of him.
Anyway, the Grefka.
I don't actually know if that's how it said. Just so you know.
Okay, well then don't put it. Don't say so calm. Anyway, this dude did a fucking streamer award for Latin American and Spanish speaking streamers, and it got 1.6 million concurrent viewers.
Where's my streaming awards for British streamers though? That's my question.
So true. Okay, there he is. That's really cool and all. Good for you. But did you all see Among Us cock on stream?
Among Us cock.
That was pretty fire.
I don't even know anything about the award, but all I've seen, like, I just seen this has loads of viewers, and the top thing below it is just massive Among Us cock. So if Cutie Cinderella doesn't have an Among Us cock at streamer award, she's
her event is officially worse if she doesn't have a big Among Us cock on stream.
Fair. Willingly choosing to show chat on stream for something that big is psychopath behavior.
It was
I'm
big.
I'm fairly sure on Cuties there was a chat on stream, on screen.
Yeah,
not during the award presentations, but during like the start and stuff.
They were smart and pre-banned Among Us cock. No, all you need to do is shrink down the size of chat, to be honest, so you can't get Among Us cock on there. It would have to be a small Among Us cock.
Yeah.
Which, what's even the point? If you're gonna post an Among Us cock, make sure it's the biggest Among Us cock you can get.
Rude.
But I just wanted to talk about that because it's genuinely one of the funniest things. It's just like the guys literally looking at the screen, like, because I assume they're gonna like put up like the next like nominations or whatever, or like talk about something, and he turns around, there's just big Among Us cock to get up like the half the screen.
It is pretty legendary. The timing could not have been better.
But you know what else is pretty legendary? The streamer awards Because so the
I
actual
genuinely have no idea what to expect with you guys anymore.
that was
for once we have so many topics.
yeah.
And then two, like it could be anything.
But to be fair, that one was pretty smooth. And we were talking about the streamer awards, and I could have went for a different segue, but it's really good that we're breaking down our segues to make sure that we understand them. But yeah, the nominations for
Leave below your favorite segue in the comments.
I like the ones with the handles.
Fuck you, man. Cutie Cinderella's streamer award nominations are out. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look-see at all of the different topic arenas and all the different categorinos and put our
We're going to tell you who you should vote for.
Yep, because we're all notoriously big Battle Royale streamers. And that's the first one. Does anyone watch any Battle Royale streamers?
No,
Truthmain, Battle Royale.
Ah, damn, so true.
Truthman doesn't play Battle Royale because his PC can't handle it.
What's that? Because he streamed last year?
Yeah, he doesn't need to have streamed 200 hours in 2022.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I don't even think he streamed 2 hours in 2022. So
he did the bowling stream that one time. That was an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Got his ass.
We could just skip ones if we don't know any, because I really don't battle. Like, a few of these are not.
Yeah, there's a fair amount that I skipped for my personal submissions as well.
Yeah,
So,
only Northern Lion is the
one
only Battle Royale streamer I know.
There we go. Dan Cook Gaming. Or Dane Cook, sorry.
Oh, Dan Cook, yeah, you can put
Dan Cook, hell yeah, Dan Cook Gaming.
Dane Cook Gaming. We do stand Dane Cook Gaming.
More like Plane Cook,
actually,
because he played the main character in Disney's Planes.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like his one claim to fame, Curly.
I genuinely don't know anything about him. Best MMO streamer.
I only know him from the Let Him Cook meme.
Best MMO streamer. I am the only person I think that watches any MMOs, so I'm the only one that has any talking on this. I guess.
Asmongold.
I'm not. I wouldn't even put Asmon in because he doesn't play that much WoW, and when he does, it's not interesting.
No, but he played that MMO, the one where you're in a courtroom and it looks like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
yeah. Legal of Legends.
Cutie.
Like that. I really don't know. I don't watch that many. I actually, one of my favorite is there's a guy called Guzu who's really good. I would genuinely put that in. He's not gonna win because he's EU, so no one will know who he is. But Guzu's very funny. He's Scandinavian of some sort. I don't know exactly where, but he plays well. He's very funny. There's another guy from the UK called Snacky Box. I would also. Actually, I'm not going to recommend them because you won't watch them and it's not your content. But if you like World of Warcraft, both of those people are good. There is also, I would say this, but like you should see the scope of RuneScape content in the past like year and a half is crazy good. It's on YouTube though, not streaming.
Oh, let's in memoriam vote for that one guy.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. I don't remember his name. Oh. No, the old guy who died recently.
The one
we talked about him. The guy Keemstar called pedophile, and he wasn't.
Right.
He's friends with Scarce, I'm pretty sure, the fucking drama YouTuber. One sec, just type in old RuneScape, dude. He did stream, yes.
Well, yeah, so he started streaming RuneScape because I know he streamed, but I didn't know he streamed RuneScape that time.
That's what he was known for.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was a RuneScape. And then, was he just completely falsely accused, or was there someone who like looked like him or something?
Completely falsely accused.
Yeah.
I know he was innocent. I just didn't know whether, like, I didn't know if Keemstar just made it up entirely, or if he looked like someone who was a paedophile.
RS Glory and Gold. That's his name. There we go. Literally has RuneScape at the start of his name.
You got me on that one.
That's a really good idea, actually. I think that'd be nice because he was like notorious in the RuneScape scene, which isn't the biggest in the world, but it'd be nice to even be nominated. Valorant streaming. So, I don't know anyone else that plays Valorant. I've watched Stan's plays Valorant. I don't know anything
actually,
about it.
unironically, we should do Veil. I think that's funny. I know he's going for a different one, but Vale is not a streamer's one.
Honestly, Vale should have tried to go for Valorant. Because of how many people are just all trying to go for the hidden gem one.
You say that,
There are
but
some people that are going for a hidden gem that like kind of annoy me.
hey, let's not talk about it here. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to beef with any streamers, but there are some people that are above 100 average viewers that are like, "Oh, me for hidden gem." I'm like, "There's a different category for you."
But it depends if you take the last 6 months or the last year and a half. If you do the last 4 months and 3 days,
The person in my mind averages like 400 or 500 every stream.
Jesus wept.
Really? Who was that?
Stans. What a cunt.
I also love the idea of winning Rising Star 2 years in a row because that clearly means that it was inaccurate to give you Rising Star the first year.
Whenever the cutie posted a thing like, what categories would you like to see? I did say Falling Star as one of them as a joke.
That's pretty funny.
And then I also had like best male dumpy of the year, but of course we couldn't do that. But I wanted to see who got nominated.
No,
for
people
reasons.
would accuse her of lying.
Yeah, for lying. Yeah, I forgot Ludwig existed. To be honest, I was thinking of someone else.
Who are you thinking of? Who are you thinking of? Big dumpy streamer.
I seen a picture of Veal's ass. To be honest,
No, actually fair.
Yeah, best League of Legends.
Not Connell's
streamer.
ass. I can tell you that much.
I've seen too much. Connell does not have a dump truck. No offense. Hey, no offense, Connell. You're not. You know. I don't want to see you twerk. Respectfully.
Respectfully, I don't want to see you twerk.
I wouldn't. There'd be nothing to see. Best League of Legends streamer. Anyone actually watch any League of Legends content?
We should do Cutie.
I feel like voting for Cutie is a waste of a vote, to be honest.
It is because she won't let herself be nominated. To be fair.
Yeah, she won't let herself even be on a nominations list.
I don't know anything about League of Legends, so mega lol. I don't know anyone.
Who is what's oh no, he's a TFT player and he box whatever he's called.
Or whatever he's called, yeah, that guy.
Also plays actual League.
Let's just skip it because I don't care enough about anyone. Anyone that plays League doesn't start being nominated for anything.
Why is League a category? Get it out of here.
Best Soul like streamer.
It's almost as if that people chose the categories.
Any of you like Soul games? I don't, so I have no comment on this.
Yeah, I guess it would be like who had the best Elden Ring playthrough.
Who was the one? Who was the lady who or the person who did with the feet?
Pad?
Yeah.
Oh, the one, yeah. That's a good shout, actually.
If anyone would like to Google them, that'd be lovely.
I got it. Miss Mika. MISS.
Yep.
MIKKAA.
That was goated. I don't even like Elden Ring, but when I was watching it, I was like, "Holy shit, that's goated!"
I actually really like the way we're doing this, rather than like going for like our favorites or something. We're like, this person actually did something like above and beyond.
That's how it should be, but it's not, unfortunately. I feel like that's only fair. Best RP streamer. I don't watch very much RP content.
I don't think has RP really been that big this.
GTA RP's big. But
one thing I think that's interesting is they also have D&D in there.
So, yeah,
that's true actually.
Cantrip Cast?
We could do that.
Are people shy?
Yeah, we can put Cantrip Cast in there.
That's spelled right, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think because I did look at these like a little bit before I did see that one, and I thought, yeah, I'll just vote for a D&D streamer when I do this.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not too like in terms of like RP stuff. I'm aware that GTA is a thing, but I don't watch any of the streamers that do it.
It is the Cantrip Cast, all one word.
Good idea.
Gotcha, King.
I also just making it easier on
again. Making it easier on whoever gets all of the submissions in.
Best.
I mean, they definitely won't count like if someone wrote Cantrip Cast as 2 words and someone wrote the Cantrip Cast, they would be like, well, that's 2 different people.
I assume there's a degree.
Which is also going to be so funny when
Veal
Scooty
doesn't
and
win it.
Scootish win the same award because they just because they just think that they're on about the same person.
When everyone forgets to put their 3 in Veal, and he
yeah,
doesn't win anything.
Yeah, the Val 3 wins.
FPS streamer. I assume none of you care, so I'm just gonna put in Cook Gaming in again. Strategy game. So we talked about this.
Yeah, honestly, I actually think Scooty for this one.
Honestly, I actually think Curly 801 Peglin God.
Actually, true, but I don't. Curly, have you had 200 hours or whatever it's meant to be?
I'm gonna go. I'll go. I can go back in time and go live to play more Peglin.
Curly with the streamer awards-a-thon to get his 200 hours in.
200 hours of Peglin.
I said that Evan would have to do the same thing, but then he was like, no, because the subathon.
Yeah, so Z, your streaming hours are up. You could get nominated if you include Evan time.
I also just streamed 200 hours on my own, bitch.
You probably could have. I don't know.
But I streamed twice a week.
Yeah, but to be fair, that doesn't really count because you get banned. So
that's also true. Yeah, you're not no banned streamers.
Yeah, to be fair, you do like 3 hours on a Friday, or whatever, and then
here we put in Scoot,
and then 5 straight days, which is almost 200 hours in and of itself.
Yeah,
Scooty.
Scooty. Yes. It's 2 T's though.
Okay. Doesn't look right in all capitals. Best VTuber.
For me, I really like Code Miko.
She won last year though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get different people in this bitch.
I agree. I just think she's still the only one that's really like innovating though, which is like not to be mean to like the other ones. They're just like doing content as VTubers, whereas she's like moving.
It depends what you mean.
VTuber stuff forwards.
Because though, not like any kind of disrespect, I like Code Miko as well. But the thing is, like, she streams like not VTuber as well. Most VTubers don't do that. Like, and it's a different thing. And you say that. What VTuber content do you watch that's not her?
Clips of
Iron Mouse. Yeah.
I was gonna say Iron Mouse. She did. I don't know.
A fucking concert. She did a whole fucking concert like 2 weeks ago.
She did a concert, and then she also became the most subscribed female Twitch streamer in
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like
Iron Mouse gets a good shout here.
I personally don't think that is what should win Best VTuber. I think that's what should get Streamer of the Year. Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
I respect women more.
You know who the best VTuber is? Blue Jaded.
The goat.
I think the best VTuber is Connell Jonald.
No, mine's whenever Stan's played Motorsport Manager, and he was
Golden
Tiger, Ulysses, whatever the fuck his name was.
Put Mango in and then bracket Sloth.
No, my actual vote would probably be Iron Mouse.
Mine is Iron Mouse as well. For it's worth, I did that for my personal.
I have a soft spot for Iron Mouse, but like
you've also got a hard spot for Iron Mouse.
I just think she has a very, very inspiring story as well. I feel like a lot of people could take something away from it, like because she has like I think we talked about it before, but like an immune deficiency thing where she literally can't go outside and like can't interact with people, and I'm like, how cool is it that from not being able to not do anything, but like not be able to go outside and like function like a normal person, to be able to talk to like people all around the world and get paid for it, and like I've seen streams she done where like people will just like take her shopping and stuff. I'm like, that's so cute. That's so nice. What a life, eh?
Yeah.
I don't leave my house by choice. Why is no one bringing me shopping with them? That's all I'm saying.
The best chess streamer, it has to be the one who. Oh. Best chess streamer stands.
Stands L box W.
Best chess streamer stands, but also in brackets worst boxing streamer.
The only people's content that I think Levy will probably win it, maybe, or
Gotham Chess, yeah.
Yes,
he's had a good year.
He's had a good year. I've also seen so much protest content that's crazy this year as well.
Yeah,
but they won last year, so fuck them.
Yeah, but the Bertas is also a can't win because they lost chess boxing, so...
Did they, though? It was a draw.
Give it to Dina.
Gotham Chess, is that his channel?
I believe it's Gotham Chess.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Gotham.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's like Gotham City.
Yeah, I know how to spell Gotham City notoriously.
Big DC fan, Curly.
Big DC fan.
That's why he keeps talking so much about like the Marvel Cinematic Universe being trash.
Yeah, it's DC fan. I'm a massive DC fan. Best music streamer. I have
Donald.
Oh, that's
unironically, Donald the GOAT. We've probably sang its praises 1,000 times. Like, go listen to the.
I cannot spell Donald John. How the fuck?
Hey, guess what I did like last week?
It's literally the same.
Actually, finally listened to the to Donald's album.
It's so fucking good, isn't it?
I feel like the only thing I don't like about this, I like Connell a lot, but I feel like he isn't a music streamer.
The description of the category says streamers who make the best music.
Yeah. I
also thought that as well. I was like, he doesn't stream music is his issue.
Yeah, who cares? I don't know anyone else anyway. Well, not who cares. I'm sure the people involved care, but I don't know anyone else. So let's go, Connell. Woo! Best Minecraft streamer. We'll stand top of them. I don't watch any Minecraft content. Does anyone care?
About what?
Minecraft. Connor eats pants.
It's so true. Dead memes. Let's go.
I like
Connor eat pants.
I know. Have you ever seen that? The Connor eat pants that makes me laugh so much.
I don't know. I'd probably say like Lion Eagle. Like he was pretty good in the SM Pound server.
Oh yeah, the goat. Best art streamer. Z, you've done loads of research in art streamers recently.
That just means he's been on Rule 34.
Yeah, I see this.
I think one of these years, like after I blow up and famous, right, we're gonna make a run at the fucking art category for me doing drinking and drawing.
I actually
just submit that one thumbnail that everyone really loved that I drew.
Yeah.
Submit that one picture that we told you not to open, and then you did open.
Jesus.
That's art.
For those curious, for some reason, Curly sent a dude sticking his thumb in a Vaporeon's
No. I did not send. It was Lion Eagle.
Was my bad. Lion Eagle sent in the group chat.
To be fair, there was context.
Was there?
It was like, dude, I want to fuck this Vaporeon so bad. That was the context.
The context.
Dude, I'm so damn bad.
Yo, should we show the picture that Curly sent with no context?
What did I send?
BRB scrolling through the group chat.
Oh no. I forgot.
Go insulting people when you're liking and retweeting porn on main, especially when it's like this too, and that's the Vaporeon.
Oh, that one? No, that's just on Twitter. You can find that picture.
Yeah. Should we send that picture that Curly just sent to us all without any context?
Oh,
I would argue that's worse than Vaporeon getting thumbed.
I disagree completely. As
someone who respects the Jewish people who died in the Holocaust, Curly, I disagree that that's a better image.
You've cornered me. It's not fair.
If you think that the death of 6 million Jewish people is less egregious than someone sticking your thumb in a made-up Pokemon's ass, then there's something wrong with you.
Vaporeon. Yeah, I spelled it so wrong. Best art streamer. Please, someone give me one. I was joking saying Z had research because he looked up everyone.
Trinity Violet.
I do not know how to spell
Give it to Seb, actually.
Yo, actually based. Yeah, give it to Seb.
Can someone's phonetically
SEBM.
Seb M.
Best speedrun streamer.
Point Crow.
As long as we're not watching any, no matter.
I actually unironically think
or a Spectacle.
Yeah.
Oh, a Spectacle. Good show.
Or Fuchsia. Fuchsia got the record in there.
Is that a Spectacle? Is that right?
A Spectacle. Look, I'm so proud.
I spelled it. Yeah, I'm not a big speedrunner. Like I like watching Mario speedruns, but I don't actively seek out speedrunning as a thing.
Actually, 3 try Andy.
Oh, I wish. Oh, I fucking wish.
Sorry, Andy's our hidden gem. 3
Also,
try
best
Andy.
IRL.
If
3
there
try
was,
Andy is actually my hidden gem for the year.
if there was a best speedrunning splits names, 3 Triandy would also have
There you
that category down.
Also, he does his cooking stream, so he's also our best IRL streamer.
I just love everything he does. Oh, he's so good. I love him.
Actually, this is what I'm summoning all of the LSF watchers to do. All 3 of you, go and fill this in, and only put 3 try Andy as all of your answers.
Please. Please.
Streamer of the year, 3 try Andy.
If we get stream of the year 3 try Andy, something is very wrong with the world, but something is very right with the world.
And it's only right. I would love to see him go up to accept his award.
Could you imagine just fucking XUC and Kai just fucking crying as
baked out of his fucking mind, and it, like with a bottle of wine in his hand,
with his chef's hat.
I don't know. He's wearing that fucking Yoshi, the Yoshi thing that he had from the task manager task. It's like, hey Mario,
Mario and Yoshi.
Mario, I'm Mario one. I'm streamer of the year. And he's just like, I'd like to dedicate this to Elon Musk.
Phase out.
Phase up.
Oh, best IRL streamer. Anyone watch IRL content?
No, I've not watched it. I don't think I've watched any IRL this year.
No, it's not really a thing that appeals. Like, I like watching clipped down videos of like fucking NMPs videos, like where they'll go like get like fucking McDonald's, and I'll watch like the 10-minute video opposed to the 4-hour stream of them getting McDonald's.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Lion Eelg, who is cringe this week.
Yeah, I spelled it wrong last week also. Let's just skip this one. I have no opinion on IRL streamers, so.
On your bitches who keep trying to get it.
3 try Andy.
Exactly.
Triple attempts, Andrew.
Triple attempts, Andrew. On a serious note, I guess I don't really know who for this because I don't.
We have a lot of friends going for it.
Yeah, we have so many friends going for it, and like, I'd be honestly happy for any of them to win it.
Yeah.
So honestly, that's why 3 try Andy, because he's not
going
going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you said, Afghans 3 try, or not 3 try. I keep saying 3 try Andy, so I can't get him out of my mind. Oh, everywhere I look, I see him.
I've seen everyone though, like.
But yeah, like Afghans, Vale, Nandre.
I saw Zillia was trying to go for it.
Right. Zillia. Who I actually think, like, based off of like the integrity of the award, I think Zillia is actually like perfectly what this category encapsulates, but she just like doesn't have the clout to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is, as much as like Afghans get over 100 every stream? Like, I'm not sure. Actually, no.
I see him around like 80 or 90 a lot.
Someone posted a thing actually that was and it was like, sorry, in all good like conscience, I can't vote for you, and it was like Afghan's average streamers 100 stream viewers 103.
Yeah.
No, like I can't.
I feel like if you take it for the whole 2022, like he's only started like. If you take for the whole year, on average, it's probably not 100.
Yeah, but then surely that's what a rising star is, right?
Yeah, even as close as he is with like Ludwig and like just like how much shit he's been in lately, like Afghans, I feel like has actual shot at winning Rising Star.
Yeah. Well, unless Stans gets his community to get together and do it.
That would be so funny to go the back to back.
The back, all the way. Forever rising.
Forever rising.
Forever
category just dropped. Stans won Rising Star 3 years in a row.
Yeah, until they give him the Legacy Award or some shit.
The Legacy of Rising.
There's too many people really to put, and I think that's one of the problems with this. This is probably going to be the biggest pain in the ass category for them to do. Because there's going to be like mathematically they could just look at all the nominations and, take the top 4 or whatever. But like I think the amount of extra work and research that's going to have to go into this to make sure that it's accurate, it's going to make it a little bit, like it's going to be the one that's going to need the most input. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Which is why we're going to put 3 Trianti. No.
Exactly. I have 3 Trianti on mine. I need you to know this. It is getting submitted.
There we go. The LSF count is also voting for 3 Trianti. Best philanthropy. I know the word, cannot pronounce it. Stream event.
Philanthropic.
Thank you.
I got you, King.
Yeah,
so what were some good I can't think of that many charity events for some reason. There was obviously the Notice Is 24-hour stream, which was crazy, went crazy. Not even $420.
But still a lot of money.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, 400 is nice, but I was feeding so hard to hit 420, and the chat just wouldn't give it to me. What is it? There was the Ludwig being in a box for 50 hours. That was a good one.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that's one of the things that'll be nominated or win.
Yeah,
because of its close, because it's quite new. Not new. It's more recent than everyone's mind. I'm trying to think. There's probably something that happened last January that I just don't remember. That's a whole year ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know there's loads of streamers do loads. I know
charity streams happen all the time.
They happen all the time. I'm pretty sure CDog VA did a really big one, and Iron Mouse did a really big one as well, and Lion Eagle has dropped out of the call, and
Booba Poggy.
You know, there's loads of stuff that I probably don't even remember.
But one thing I do want to call attention to is the Evan Gow charity subathon. I think that was really cool because subathons are a big pain in the fucking ass. And so to plan one to not make any money off of is kind of crazy.
Me hovering over Evan's name on Discord to make sure I spelled it correctly.
I get that. I did Evan Gow subathon specifically. Generally, it's not even my involvement in that being biased. I think doing a subathon for charity is insane. And Ludwig has even said that Evan's subathon is what inspired him to do his 50 hours in the box thing, because it's a new take on subathons. And Ludwig has no desire to do a subathon because he would just be making more money off of it, and he doesn't need to fucking make money like that anymore. And so doing a subathon for charity is really fucking sick and cool. And it was an awesome idea. And we raised $20,000, which is not a small amount at all. So.
Yeah, it was crazy. There's so many people involved in it too. It was such a a fuckload of work.
Yeah,
that went into it.
I think
yourself as well.
Right, I tried to remove my involvement from this aside.
I know you are.
I think it was a cool event in general.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's so many people involved, so many people that Evan has such a lovely.
But if we do get the nom, Evan better fucking arrange for me to also get flown out. Wait, he can use the flight on me because he doesn't need to fucking fly out.
Yeah, he could.
He lives there.
all I'm saying is, do you really think he's got a +1? You see,
he fucking better. Well, no, I get his normal flight, and then Witz gets the +1.
I feel that's fair.
I sneak in.
Sneak it. You could. I was gonna say you could buy tickets. You couldn't. Evan could. No, Evan couldn't. He's not even a partner, is he? No, he's not.
No, Evan's not a partner.
My God, what a world! But yeah, that'd be cool. I feel that's fair enough. It's something that we're involved with, and I say we. I was there sometimes. Not as much as you. I was there.
Well, we did Abandoned together, and we did cool maps fucking card drawing game. That was a Curly 801 classic.
Game. Holy shit! That's one of my favorite. I had completing that game. Holy shit! What a world we live in.
Yeah, don't downsill yourself there. You were there.
I was there. I just wasn't there all the time. I don't know how you did it, because I fucking did not have the willpower to do it every day. And I wasn't, because I was asleep mainly, to be fair. But where's Lion Eagle? Is he? Should we message him? There he is. Hello?
Hey.
Good job he came back in, or else I would have had to cut something here. We did Evan's subathon for the.
Yeah, so I went a bit fucky wucky.
Fair. Stream game of the year, the best game to watch on stream during the past year.
Drawing game.
Car drawing game. It's so true.
I actually seriously, I don't know what to even suggest for this one.
I think I do. There's two.
Play it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, the 3. That's a good one. Played Up, Elden Ring, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think are.
Like
Elden
I don't
Ring.
even say played up as a joke. I feel like as a viewing experience, it was fucking fun, and like it even has the integration and like I feel like if you're gonna watch something and get involved in it,
Ooh,
and they
Cult of the
might
Lamb also.
Call the Lamb die so quick, sadly.
Yeah, but it was. I don't. I'm putting that as mine.
Yeah, well, to
Yeah,
be fair, Play was only really in Stan's community.
No, Played Up
no.
was fairly big in general.
Hassan played it with
Mm.
like fucking QD and like Fusely and like
Valkyrie.
all them
Yeah.
ones and Valkyrie, like literally like all the big streamers played the game.
Yeah, okay. So they played it once, so it was not less of a thing than
I don't
Cult of the
know.
Lamb then.
But like people aren't fucking playing Elden Ring like 600 times. I don't know. Elden Ring's like if you're gonna talk about like people who are like I love this game, it was so good. I think it's boring as fuck to watch. The only reason I watched it was because someone was playing with their fucking feet. You know what I mean?
There you
Yeah, classic Curly.
Yeah. And I was like, wait, there's a game? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would never sit down. Like, it's not my type of game. Like, it's not my game type, so I wouldn't.
Curly was there in chat, just like, can you show your features to show how you're playing this game, please?
Yeah. How many? Was that a double tap? Can you zoom in? I just need to see. I'm not sure
Yeah.
what inputs you did.
I want to see the inputs.
But stream game of the year, I don't know. I like it depends because like the way it's worded is because it's very interesting, novel, fun, interesting, cool, etc. I don't think
was novel.
Elden Ring novel is in like but
Yeah,
I don't think Elden Ring was like groundbreaking. It was just a really good. It was just a good game.
I don't think any one game stood out this year.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of ones that I like would be like, holy shit, Blah's playing this. I need to see it. And like I'm thinking of like the genuinely when Play It Up was at its peak, I was like, holy shit, Play It Up. I can't wait for more Play It Up. Like people were fiending for more Play It Up. In Stan's community, obviously, but like I mean, like even like with like LUD and stuff as well.
Fucking, I will say, a fucking game I actually would go watch other streamers, even though I don't really watch them. Is a game that fell off also pretty quickly. We Who Are About to Die, the fucking like physics-based gladiator game that stands
Oh, that
out
was
like
cool.
a stream of, and then Northern Lion played for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, Atlantic
Man.
or no Atlantic. Sorry, Stan's definitely uploaded about 10 videos of that game.
It was not that many because I watched all of them. It was only like maybe 3 or 4.
Fair, because I remember it being on a lot for like a week.
Yeah, I love that shit. That game was very fun to watch.
You know,
That's a game I know would piss me off to no end if I tried to play it. So I enjoy watching it, so I don't have to get pissed off.
I'm putting Play It Up.
There's 8 videos of.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah, my bad, Curly.
I wasn't say I'm putting Play It Up. Just this is what I feel like in terms of like an actual viewing experience, especially because it was.
This is your one, so.
Yeah, consider it's not like
this is the LSF one.
The LSF
Nintendo
one,
Switch
like,
Sports actually.
Nintendo Switch Sports, yes. In terms of like ones where like people would be forced to like play with each other. Like I know it didn't get uploaded on YouTube, but I genuinely was in fucking stitches watching Afghans Veil like just and Scootish. I have to make sure I got the right one. Play and harass that. Even though he hated it, I was in fucking stitches. It was one of the funniest things I'd watched. Yeah, I'll say that.
Yeah, I think I'd still probably just, even though like it was like the case last year, I'd still probably say Sap. That's probably the content
Sap's
I
also a
enjoyed
good
the most
show.
on.
Yeah, it's also a good show. You're not gonna put Auto Battle Mega Pets Lizard. What is it called? What's the new one?
Oh, Super Auto Battlemon.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, but to me, like super, like if I was to vote Super Auto Pets, I kind of like I'd be annoyed if like Valorant won. Just because it's like, yeah, but Valorant's like always play. Oh, like if League won, it's like, yeah, but people are always
That
playing
is okay. We can talk about. No, I'll wait till we get to who I'm mad at. But
okay, best variety streamer. I don't know. I feel like every streamer's
Daniel
busy.
Herbert.
I don't know.
This is actually where I would put Stans.
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely pivoted into more variety, but like I don't know the answer to this.
Yeah, a
We
couple
could
of these I didn't know what to do for like variety and just chatting. I'm just like, damn, I have no idea actually.
just chatting. It'll be some W streamer or like Hassan.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I was
watch
gonna say
purely just
I
chatting
might do this
streamers.
on.
I don't really like purely just chatting streamers.
Yeah, I mean, that's what like that's why Stance is like the perfect. It's like the first hour is just chatting shit, and then it's like, okay, TikTok time, and then it's like we're gonna play Sap, and then it's like, ooh, maybe
Yeah.
Rochelle will come in. Woo!
Yeah, I honestly think that Stan's variety content formula is really good.
That's fair. I have no. We need to throw the boy in somewhere. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah, we're not the Leeching Veil podcast.
Not yet. Maybe if he wins one of these awards.
Yeah, if he wins Rising Star.
Best just chatting streamer. I have no opinion on this. I don't know.
Yeah, do you know any Z? Who did you put in our
Hassan.
Hassan?
Oh, we could put
Hassan
Destiny.
Abi.
Ooh.
Best stream event.
The streamer awards.
The problem is a lot of the best events that I've watched have been cutie events, and she will refuse to let herself be nominated. Unless maybe it gets like completely like I
really liked Point Crow's Mario Party.
Oh, also a really good shout. I've watched the VOD for that.
Another consideration, if you will, chess boxing.
Oh, I forgot about that. Was that streamed?
Yeah.
Did someone stream that?
Yeah, it was on YouTube though, so it don't count.
Fair enough. Yeah, the streams would happen on YouTube. It was a video that got uploaded. It was a big preview.
It was a premiere.
It was a big premiere. Yeah. Chess boxing.
But Point Girl Party is also
Point Girl. I think Point. Like I actually like actively was like that's not how you spell point.
Also, that's closer tangentially to us, I would say. Well, I guess it's as close actually, because Stans was involved in chess boxing.
Yeah, I feel like this. Like I actively was excited to watch this video, like this VOD. I went out of my way to go watch it, which doesn't happen often.
I watched.
But
the
you
full
did
4
watch
hour
chess
VOD,
boxing
so.
live.
I did. That's because I was able to. This I couldn't watch live because I was busy.
Yeah, but if we weren't watching chess boxing live, I don't think I'd have watched the whole of chess boxing. I would have looked at the matches.
I watched the whole thing because I'm a sucker that way.
No, but you watched it live. I'm saying if I went and watched the VOD back, I think I would have watched.
You would have just went and just sped run it,
and just speed run. It's like
whereas it was 100% worth watching the whole Point Grove.
Like Point Grove Party was like everything was good about it. Like all of the bits that everyone was doing and stuff.
You're not just rolling it or you're not just like skipping to the rolls. Okay, he's moved here. Like you're not playing. It's not like real.
Had so many cool people. Someone who I'm really happy to have seen do like more content and stuff with other people is Jarvis.
I was gonna say.
So I think Jarvis is really funny. I like seeing him do stuff with like Point Crow and stuff.
He's doing Creator Clash, isn't he?
He is doing Creator Clash, yeah.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Yeah,
I seen that and was like, oh, sheesh. I was expecting to see Myth, but like whenever I seen Jarvis, I was like, sheesh. Best content org.
LSF.
But the Reddit, not us. No,
imagine we got everyone to vote us for best content org, and then they give it to the fucking Reddit.
This is a weird one.
Although to be fair, there's absolutely no fucking way that if I don't want to say that Cutie rigs any awards, but if LSF won the best content organization, she would absolutely give it to second place.
Yeah.
And no one would blame her.
You need to do LSF parentheses Leeching Stance Frogs.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
This one is weird.
No, just parentheses, not the Reddit.
Because what do you think about this? Because for me last year, I was like, it has to be
Phase
OTK.
up, baby.
But this year, it literally physically cannot be OTK.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I really like Emeru and Extra Emily, who have Extra Emily's just been signed and Emery's been made a founder. The people who have left OTK and one of the people who hasn't left OTK kind of leave me not wanting to put them as content org of the year.
Yeah.
True, bestie.
Yeah, shit. I pressed.
How can I help you?
It's a shame. But the thing is, I don't have any massive opinions on anything else. I literally can't be phased because.
And then, without getting too serious with this, until very recently, I would have maybe considered like Off-Brand a good content organization.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's.
I know it's not quite the same thing, but
I don't think. I don't think it is. Yeah. I even at that. What if they bar? They've only done like 2 things, and one of them wasn't even last year. Or was it last
well, they
year?
did.
It was on
They did German stream, and they did
They
Juiced.
did Juiced. They
Juiced.
did chess boxing. They did Ludwig's Scuffed World Tour.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I wouldn't even consider them really. I was thinking more like traditional like orgs, to be fair. Whereas I think they're more of like a
Right, they're a production company.
production company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was thinking like who like the only one I can really think of, and I wouldn't even say they've had a great year, is like what, OTV. Who'll probably end up winning it.
Yeah, well, there's only really OTV and OTK, isn't there? In terms of like,
not really. There's so many other ones, but I don't
Global
care about them.
I think deserves content.
Panda, you're so right. Yeah.
Well, they're esports orgs that have content creators in.
It literally says esports or content organizations. That's what the topic is. That's what pretty much all orgs are. They're like Optic and all this fucking. They deliberately sign content creators. That's literally how most of them function. That's how like OTK used to have an esports team for World of Warcraft.
Voiced esports, actually. Fucking.
You know what? I why not?
Actually, based answer, yeah.
Genuinely, why not? Because like Charlie's, as far as I know, I know him personally, just seems like a fucking dead on dude, and like, and he opposed to like a lot of like content owners and like shit. He doesn't look like he's
also signed a lot of my favorite Special Ultimate players. So
yeah, and he seems like he's in it for the long haul, opposed to like, you know, get some fucking shitty sponsors and then fuck off. Like
yeah. So he said they've been around for 15 months and they've already won like 12 events. So like,
yeah, he's doing something right.
Jeez, not even one every month. Cringe.
It only takes like 10 minutes to play a game, so like, why haven't they won more? Rising Star Award. Okay, so less than 1K concurrent viewers. Stans is still eligible. Let's go.
Yeah. No, Stans is Mr. 1K now, so unfortunately he's not eligible.
Just because of the truffle add-on, our extension. That's why.
Yeah. Truffle
he admits that also.
Rising Star.
He admits that himself. To be fair, I really don't know about this because it was so easy last year. Because I could just say Stans and it was easy. This year, I genuinely don't know. I've consumed less of other people.
It would be funny to go for the Stans gave it again.
It would be. Do any of you have any other opinions that someone? That could
we did say Afghans, didn't we? Is like actually like embodying Rising Star.
Yeah. You don't think? I don't watch any of Frogan's content, but Frogan was nominated last year, and
I feel like you can't. This is an award that I'm pro. We should get new people in all the categories, but this is one we should really get new people in. It's like 2022 had to have been their year, and I really do think that 2022 was the year of Afghans. It felt like I was seeing this motherfucker everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see Rising Star as like this year after you win this award, you're going to do great things, propelling you forwards after getting it, sort of thing.
I don't think you can predict that. Is the sad reality?
No, but the point, like, it's like looking at like the upward trajectory of Afghans is growing, and he's also doing more content pieces with other people. So if that carries on, then he's going to be like a big streamer. It's kind of like the idea.
Run it. I have no real strong opinion, so it doesn't bother me.
And like that's why Stans can't be in it, is because he was it last year and then now has grown outside of the boundaries of that category.
Fair. This streamer, or League of Their Own, the streamer creates one of the kind content.
Oh, they've got 2 league categories.
It's just not really cutie. Fuck it, fucking goat. For real. On God.
A League of Their Own. That's Nandri.
Not wrong.
I was
just thinking this.
No one else is doing the.
No one else is doing the shit that Nandri does because they respect themselves. All I see is these live every day fucking doing puzzles, and he's like day 20 of
it was the puzzle-a-thon. So do you know what the puzzle was?
was it just like one color, wasn't it?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
red,
it was
isn't
like
Yeah.
it was like a fucking like 2,000 piece puzzle that was just solid white.
I think I would have had a mental breakdown. I think I would be in a home. They'd be putting me somewhere and like in one of those.
What made it even worse is he had like some sort of like donation goal that chat could make him reset the puzzle, and they did it more than once.
I'd cry. I genuinely, you know what, fair play. But I feel like Cutie will not nominate herself for this award, but I feel like she completely deserves it.
I do as
Like
well.
anything she does.
How about her full name?
I
It's
don't.
Mrs. Cinderella to you.
You think I know how to spell the word fucking Cinderella? Hey.
You got a spectacle. You can get Cinderella, I believe. So close. Change the A to an E, and you're literally spot on.
This one, that's in this one, you mean? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I looked at it and was like, that doesn't seem right, but I couldn't think of what else could physically have went there.
Who's an absolute gamer though?
Yeah, well, we can talk about that. But what I was saying, like, I don't know anything about gamers. Who cares?
Fucking Humegalo.
I put Northern Line for this one.
That's actually, yeah, fuck it.
Because even though he does do some non-gamer stuff, but he is like pretty much like 90% gamer.
Have you seen this man play Sporkle? By the way, Sporkle's actually my game of the
year. I guess I don't really watch any Northern Lions, so it was streamer of the year. There's another one. Fuck, I didn't even realize. I will say about Cuties.
There's an N after the R.
Thank you.
Gotcha, King.
Like Cutie did like so many events, even though some of them were sadly fucked over by the people involved. It's not her fault, and I still think they all were really fun. I enjoyed everything she produces to a high scale a lot.
Yeah.
Even the fucking Master Baker, even though it was recent and it was technically this year, it's still fucking goated.
Fucking man, what we should have done when they were asking for suggested categories, we should have done God's gift to streaming and then given that to Stans.
That would be so
funny. Streamer of the year. I feel like realistically, right, the option, who are going to get nominated is Kai.
Yeah, so this is what pisses me off. XQC has not done anything extraordinary in 2022, but he's gonna get fucking nominated. It's gonna piss me off. He just fucking sits in his room and he never does anything else. See, like, I don't know.
XQC has never done anything extraordinary ever in his entire fucking career, as far as I'm concerned. Like I don't find him entertaining.
As much as like I normally would agree. Actually, to be fair, this year he did do Juiced, so he did at least do a show.
Yeah, but like
okay, but like
it wasn't good.
All the other people doing all the other things.
I agree. I agree that there are more people who deserve it, but
there's someone I
do think
this year
he didn't do something.
No, but like
there's someone I actually think is pretty deserving that you guys seem to be kind of down on. I think Kai has had an incredible year.
I can't Kai. I just don't really know what he does.
It's just being like being a young guy. Being a black streamer that is getting like this much attention and like this much like positive things, and like with all of like the W community having like their like cringe bits, Kai just kind of hasn't had any that are like super notable, like eating too many edibles and getting high on stream. Yeah, it's like oh no. I think Kai has actually been crushing it, and like it's just a name I've been hearing all year, and if you had to like give me a streamer of the year, I do think it is Kai, unironically.
Was it that he got too high, or is
he
got so high he passed out.
I thought maybe what I heard was incorrect, but I thought he was maybe from a place where it isn't legal, and that's why.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is from a place where it is legal, and he consumed a little bit.
Which is like you can drink on stream, but you can't like get like belligerently
paralytic.
Yeah,
you can't.
So he got belligerently high on stream.
Yeah, because at that point it's literal substance abuse. Like it's a bad example, and I understand why they would ban someone over that. I feel like Kai is kind of, I don't know anything about his content. In my mind, he's just W community XQC. As far as I don't know what he does. Like XQC, I don't know what XQC
beacon
does.
of the W community though. Like he's
but like
he's one like how they think that there are like some Pogger streamers that are good. He's the good W streamer.
Yeah, I just don't know. It's like I say I don't think XQC's ever done anything good. I just don't like his content. I don't think streaming for 12 hours a day and sitting with your feet up and like insulting your chat and screaming is content. But I'm a 27-year-old man, so it's not made for me.
Is there anything in the rules of the Streamer Awards about like being banned off your platform or whatever.
You couldn't go to the event.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
if
you were
you're
banned
totally
at the time
banned,
of the awards,
yeah.
you couldn't attend the event.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it happened to someone, did it not?
No,
I don't
he
know.
was there. I was thinking E-Rob, but I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, that was during. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Europe did
thinking
that
of.
during shit camp. Yeah.
Yeah, and they called them something different for the whole rest of the thing. They called him
Yeah.
like fucking Travis or some shit for the
Yeah, like they
whole
just like
rest of it.
referenced him. Yeah.
Derek.
Derek, that's what it was.
Derek,
Yeah,
that
it
was
was just some
Yeah, because
generic.
his actual name is Eric, so they just kept calling him Derek.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know how to spell Senat, but like Kai.
Space and then CENNAT.
I feel like I don't have any other opinion. Like if
I
I'd
think
say
it does have a space,
like an
let me
underscore or
double check.
space, but I feel like if I had to guess, it's gonna be XQC, Kai, Ludwig, and fucking Germa or some shit like that. That's who it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
What's Germa done this year?
Just Germa. Like everyone.
I'm fucking dumb.
It's Christmas special thing that was a hype event thing.
Okay, so it is
The fake
one
takeover.
N and then 2 no space.
But like, I think like last year was more so
One sec. What did you just
Germa's
say?
year.
2 no space.
With
Well,
like the
like
dollhouse
two
and
things.
everything.
1, there's only 1 N. 2,
Oh,
there's no space.
I was like, oh, what the fuck is a 2 no space? Like, I was
Sorry.
I've been typing and spelling my whole life, and I've never heard of that. Yeah, that's fucking submit it.
That is the LSF approved.
Ta-da!
Thing. And some other considerations for you as we went through it. We listed off like at least 2 or 3 people for each category.
Speaking of LSF making decisions, another thing we made decisions about was where we ranked M&Ms.
Damn, so true.
So true.
So why are we talking about M&Ms just before we get into it? Is there a reason?
Yes. So I don't know if we touched on it on this podcast. I know I touched it on fucking Grub Buds. But surprise, the right has been completely losing their fucking minds over M&Ms because on like they like came out with a commercial that was like, hey, this one's for the ladies, and they had like 3 lady M&Ms, 2 of which like are canon already, but they introduced like a new one. And they were like, talking about like women's empowerment, and they were like flipping the thing, so like the M&M's container was upside down, and people were losing their mind. Like, this is an attack on manlyhood. Fucking, we're fucking. So I follow Nick Adams, alpha male, as like a meme, and like his like specific phrasing was, manhood is under attack like never before in human history, which made me want to die. It's fucking M&M's, but because of all the controversy and backlash, M&M's was like, you know what? So what their statement was something along the lines of like, we didn't realize like we would have this much of an impact, yada yada yada. But like I've read enough passive aggressive emails. They were like, all right, since you guys can't fucking handle the sexy candies, we have to take them away from you like little fucking children. And they're replacing them with Maya Rudolph is going to be now the new spokesperson. They're retiring the spokes candies. And
I'll say it. I think Maya Rudolph is too sexy for M&M's.
So true, best.
Yeah. So we did it. We decided we were going to rank them then based on this information about how they're getting rid of them. We should give them one last hurrah and rank our opinions on them. This is my one. As you can see at the very top, it says all right, which is appropriate. But
which is appropriate.
Well, mine's pretty obvious. I just did it what I think their political leanings would be based purely on appearance. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that the brown M&M would be just regular conservative, not necessarily alt-right.
No, she's got Christian mom energy. She's got I am a Christian mother, and you will not corrupt my child with your leftist lib cook agenda.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
She doesn't have like Jewish space lasers energy to me,
I'm just saying this is what I think. You know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying.
This is your list. I'm sorry, King.
There's no in the middle for me. You're either alt right or alt left. This is what my tier list is decided upon. Middle doesn't exist.
I love that.
I just feel like these 2 guys just have scumbag looks in their eyes, which like he's trying to fuck your bitch and he's already fucked your bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The blue one, the blue one's already fucked your bitch, and the red one's trying to fuck your bitch. You know what I'm saying? For real, on God. All I'm saying is they all just look like scumbags. Those two. Little.
Jesus Christ.
She's as left as they get. Let's be frank. And the little yellow boy. I feel like he doesn't know what political opinions are, but has very left leaning opinions. But his parents are like super far right, and he's too shy to like talk about it because he's scared. You know what I mean?
I'll say
feel
that
me?
man is clearly orange, but yes.
No, this guy is clearly yellow.
Oh, I fucking dumb. Because I heard you say he doesn't know what politics is, so I assumed you were talking about the orange.
No, I'm saying he doesn't really know what it is, but he doesn't know what it means.
That's fair.
But he has his opinions. But also, Orange doesn't like he's never opened the book in his life. Big Man does not know what's going on. Look at him.
That's so incorrect because Orange is the most aware Eminem of all of them because he's the only one who actually knows that they're a candy and they're a consumable.
Well, that's because he has no time for politics. He's having an
he's
existential crisis.
He's actually he would be like the most based political person who like completely understands like the system and how it negatively impacts people.
I'm basing it exclusively off their appearances and taste.
I think Orange Eminem would be. What do you mean taste?
Joking.
You don't know which candy these M&Ms are.
That's the orange one.
That's the orange M&M. That famous flavor of M&M. Orange.
That's the nut one with the big nut in it. That's.
Why are you big nutting in M&Ms?
Yeah, like what I do in my free time is on me. I don't know. These are in my head the same M&M. No, he's crispy. She's chocolate. I don't know what the fuck the red M&M is. What the fuck the red M&M be at?
He's just regular, I think.
Anyway, I don't really know. But this is your one, Ladigal, if I'm not mistaken.
My one, hype. So my one is based on how well the M&Ms are at passing their driving exam.
Okay.
Okay. I feel that.
The brown M&M. She's just like solid driver. Seems like the one with the sort of the most head screwed on. She knows what she's doing.
She does kind of look like a driving instructor though, like for real.
To be fair, that's very true. She's kind of a driving instructor vibes. Green and blue, pretty default. They just they passed. It took them a couple of attempts. They got there. Yellow, like he's trying his best. He's not quite made it there yet, but he's doing the best he can.
Yeah, I like that's his face after he's just crashed his car during the fucking test.
Just behind him his car like completely crashed into a lamppost.
He's like, ooh.
Then red M&M failed once and was like, "Fuck that, not trying that again. I'll just get yellow to pass, and then he can drive me anywhere I want to go."
Now he drives a Harley Davidson, and he has his motorbike license exclusively.
Yeah, and then the orange one is too scared to like even leave his house, so he's never even going to get in a car to try.
Man, fair. I like that we did 3 radically different tier lists, and we have the orange. All of us have the orange and bottom tier for all of our tier lists.
It's because in this picture it looks like he doesn't know what the heck. Like if you didn't know anything about him and you just look at this picture, he doesn't look like innocent cute like little yellow boy. He looks like Godoy. What's going on here? No, just me.
He's the most based M&M though.
Fair. I will say I agree with this. This seems like a pretty straight. I could see it. This guy also seems like the kind of guy that like, not even like he tried. His dad or like mom will give him a lift everywhere. So he's like, why do I need to drive? You know what I mean?
Canonically he's a gay lover with yellow. So
what does that have to do with what I just said?
so yellow's
gay people don't drive. Is that what you're saying?
No. So
actually, it is a pretty big
meme
in the community that gay people don't know how to drive. But
yellow's learning to drive red around.
So he's not gay, or
no? He's just breaking down the barriers of the stereotype.
Damn pissed. Speaking of breaking down, what's yours about Z?
I had to bring it back to my roots, given why we're talking about the M&Ms. This is the M&Ms based on how fuckable they are. Hot
Shocker.
take. The brown M&M is hotter than the green M&M. 1, because it's Black History Month, and 2, because
wait, so for this month she's hot?
No, she's always hotter, but like we also gave her the edge because I wanted to make a Black History Month joke.
I'll give her more than the edge. I'll tell you that.
There it is.
The edge. Notorious. That's the phrase that everyone uses. Yeah, I give her the edge.
But yeah, and then we got the fucking. I like him a little thick. Fucking yellow M&M can get it. The red M&M, he's a dirty slut. He knows what he's doing.
How many times do I have to have this conversation with people? The yellow M&M is less thick than the red M&M.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
He is
no
larger by mass.
He's
and that's
taller.
That matters.
He's also taller.
Yes, he's taller, so he's less. So he's more slender than the red M&M.
Oh, I thought you were making the argument that because he has the peanut inside of him, that like his chocolate is like a lot thinner, so he's actually like really lean.
I'm so confused. What are you talking about, Lanigal?
But the red M&M is a perfect circle. You can't get more thick than a perfect circle.
You can.
No.
One sec. If you were to look at, let's pretend these are people, right? If you were to look at a person and they were shaped like a fucking circle, or if they were shaped like a pear, which one is more thick?
The circle.
No.
What do you mean no? It's literally a circle.
If I was to objectify a person, which I clearly have never done in my entire life, and they had a completely circle body, the last thing I'd be calling them is thick. I'd be like, hey, you gotta get some help. You cannot be a circle. Bodies aren't meant to be like that. But if they had like a skinnier top and then a massive badonk bottom, they're thick, like the yellow M&M, who's got a big at the bottom, skinnier at the top. Does that make sense? Is that what you were thinking?
No, I'm just thinking that like if I have like this circle that is like kind of small, and there is someone who is larger but is not a perfect circle, the larger one is the thicker one.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm the red M&M, and Zoil is the yellow M&M. He's 6'5". I'm like 5'6", but we're both thick. But we're thick in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Laniel doesn't get it. Come back to me. Do some research. Come back next podcast. No. Do your own research. Come back.
The M&M characters, the yellow one is thinner.
No!
Yes! You're just wrong!
If you have them stand side by side, the yellow one is thicker.
That's not true!
I refuse
to... Jamie, pull the tapes.
One sec. I'm going to type up thick yellow M&M.
No, you can't add an extra thing. Look at them next to each other. The red one is wider than the yellow one.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about thick in this direction. I'm talking about thick in the other direction.
One sec. I found a picture that, like, look at this picture, right?
That is literally the image.
I literally pulled up the image that I pulled up that shows that the yellow M&M is fucking thinner.
But he's not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We don't care about left to right. We care about front to back. Front to back, he is thicker, and that's the important part.
Like, this is like. It's like, right.
This is going to be the next fucking bean pulp question. Anytime we have someone on the podcast, so who's thicker, the green or the yellow, or the yellow or the red M&M?
The yellow M&M is a CRT. The red M&M is a flat screen.
Yes.
End of conversation. Because it makes sense.
And then I also have the orange M&M down in bottom tier because he seems like really clingy, and that's just not something I'm trying to deal with.
Yeah, fuck you. The moral of the story is
fuck the orange M&M.
Fuck the
orange
M&M. Yeah, not fuck him, but also
this is also the end of the podcast. I have so much shit to do, and I have to be live in 40 minutes. Bye.
Bye. Go and look up what thick is on the internet, Lonnie. Go and come back next podcast.